Hi, I'm Dr. John Mendelson with Advanced Cosmetic Surgery and Laser Center. In today's world and with today's ever-growing technology, we all know a picture can be taken anywhere at any time and shared in an instant. We also know that our patients live active lives and we want you to always look your best. So stay tuned as we bring you our series called True Selfies.
I think it's more interesting that the little secret is how many men probably do this, and you know and it's becoming more and more. I remember after 2008 when everything crashed. I'm telling you, I had more people men coming here having their hair colored. They were afraid. They wanted to look youthful to stay in the job market, and that's so. And that's becoming more and more competitive as the men get older. We're getting younger. So that has to be in alignment with how you feel, as I said. So, I think I really think you're going to see that more and more with men. It's going to come out of the closet, so to speak, because I think society has convinced us now that we no longer have to have wrinkles. We no longer have to have droopy eyes, droopy necks. They've done a good job. All you have to do is watch the television. You're never good enough. But again, that's a psychological effect. So you have to understand you're doing this for the right reasons, not because someone tells you have to. So you have to do it because it feels right for you, and it aligns you with your true self. So I think that's exactly. But watch it. These men, you're going to get more and more. It's not taboo anymore. Thank God for the technology. That's evolution. That's what it is. It's evolution. So. And as far as I think it goes when it comes to being able to enjoy these procedures or the ability to have them, I think it's been reflective in the technology and that the prices have started to become a little more in line with. It's just not for the rich and famous anymore. It's affordable to everyone. It's competitively priced. It used to be. I think you could get a full facelift back in the day for $30,000. How many people could do that? I don't think it's that way any longer. But you know what? A bargain's not a bargain if the kids won't eat it either. You see, so you have to be able to. I trust Dr. Mendelson. I've seen a lot of work in this town, and out of town, and some of it's like, why'd you bother with the plane ticket? So. Again, I think it's approachable, it's affordable, but again, you got to do your research and you have to be comfortable with the person applying the technology and the skill level.
As far as Matt's appearance, I think he looks fine. I don't see the things that he does, obviously, but I'm not staring in the mirror like he is, so.
Well, I pull on this a lot.
Yeah, you do.
It lets you know it's there.
And I think for him, one of the main benefits from this will be, when we're on vacation, they won't mistake him for my dad anymore.
Oh,
So,
yeah. There's that. That's actually happened.
That is.
Oh my, yes, that has happened. But then I tried to color my hair. That didn't work out so
No,
well.
that was not good.
Don't color your hair, guys.
Yeah.
Rather you. Get rid of the chin. Because then, you just end up with coffee-colored hair and a chin.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't see what I see. But he's vain too, don't worry. He's vain, don't worry. He just started using eye creams. So, that's a big thing. To start using eye creams.
That's right.
That don't work.
That don't work.
That don't work. Yeah.
There's some that work.
I think, again, Sean's not a man of many words, but I know that he certainly does. If he doesn't look in the mirror in front of me, when he's in the mirror, I'm sure he's looking. So he's made mention of his eyelids, and I support that. Sean he never looked, hell, I didn't know he was as young as he was for 12 years together. I didn't even, he lied about his birthday. I never thought to think about it because he looked so young, but right. I think if Sean ever decided to, again, have a procedure, probably his eyes, I think it's, he would be doing that for his own sake, not because I say you need your eyes done, or I'm trying to coax him into doing something because I've done it. I think that, it's something I think that he would feel enhanced, and he would be doing it because he wanted to do it, and the result would be what he would be looking for. His end result would be his desire. So, I would support that 110%. So, because he supported me 120, even though he's a good nurse too. I hope. You know what? I haven't told any of I've told a couple of my family, my nieces. I don't know if my family ultimately understands me to even care. But they probably think I was goofy, but then, look at their eyes. Yeah, I'll take the week off and then come back to work that following Tuesday. And again, I'm not hiding anything here, people. If anything, I'm saying, hey, you could do this too, and you know what, and you're going to want to do it once you see the end result when the swelling's down and and I'm back on full. So I think it's actually, I hope more people do it, because I could certainly tell a few people they could use it, but you don't go down that street. No, unless they ask. But during when I do, it's a bit of a stage show anyway. If you're good at what you do and you're talented at what it's all smoke and mirrors. I'm giving them a show. Plus I can do hair, but
right.
People's lives are pretty mundane. So and not that I'm anything spectacular, but I'm something to watch. So they, I think they get a little. They're excited to see the clients that I've told. I think they're excited to see what I'm about to do. So I think people are curious to see. You have to understand. I do a cycle of 5 weeks, so I see the same person every 5 weeks. So it's a relationship most people don't have with people, and it's an intense relationship. So you get involved in their lives, and they get involved in my lives on a platonic level, but it's in every 5 weeks. So they do get curious, and they're more curious about me than I should be about them. But that's not what they teach in this industry, how to do it. Keep focused on the client. The client doesn't want you to focus on them outside of giving them a great, haircut or a service. Then they want to be taken out of their experience and brought into yours. So in many ways, it is a bit like a reality show every 5 weeks. But so it's something to. I remember when I had my eyelids done, people were like, "What? You didn't? Why in the? Oh, well, then 6 weeks. Oh, let me see your incision. Oh, you can't tell. No, I know. Yeah. Oh, well, that looks great. Yeah. So it's it's like I'm the guinea pig, but I'm not the guinea pig. I do this electively, because I want to do it for myself, and then they kind of have like a little in the back of their head, a little wish list from it. I wish I had the nerve to do it. I'm too frightened of it. I don't like to be cut on. Is it going to hurt? All these things that, I don't like pain. Nobody likes pain. And and if I'm going to solicit pain on my own, I certainly wouldn't go for the worst of it. So, it's one of those things it's manageable. It's very manageable.
Andy's had several clients do it because he talks about it all the time.
That's true. Yes.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
Quite a few.
You took the fear out of it for them.
Well, they needed someone to cross that bridge before they did, but if I'm happy to help, and they all, a lot of them, certainly have gone to John, and he's done a fantastic job. They've been wonderfully pleased, and that makes me feel good as well. But yeah, I guess you're right. A lot of people have kind of taken the plunge, And I think that one of the illusions in that too was that the price point was out of their range. So and when they found out that it was in fact manageable and they could do it, then there it was. It's just getting them to the to make the consultation appointment and have it explain and ease the fears, and knowing that they can relate to someone who has done it. I think that's paramount for a lot of people. It's not necessarily an affordability issue. It's just just a little trepidation that keeps them. It's kind of a little fear. They just have to get past the fear. It's just a thing in their head.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Mendelson with Advanced Cosmetic Surgery and Laser Center. In today's world and with today's ever-growing technology, we all know a picture can be taken anywhere at any time and shared in an instant. We also know that our patients live active lives, and we want you to always look your best. So stay tuned as we bring you our series called True Selfies.